Hello students and welcome to Standard 9 Mathematics Digital class. Today we will start solving practice set 2.3. The first question is state the order of the surds given below. So in that the first question is cube root of 7. So you are asked to write the order of this surd. So you can see what is the value of n for this. N is equal to 3. So therefore order for this is 3. Okay. Similarly you can see question number question number 3, fourth root of 10. So what is the order here? The value of n is 4. So here the order is 4. Okay. Let's see question number 2. State which of the following are surds justified. Now first question is cube root of 51. So for a number to be surd, we have to see three conditions. That is, the radicand should be a positive rational number, order should be greater than 1, and the value of this should be an irrational number. Okay, so let's check this one by one. So first of all, here 51 is a positive rational number. So that is, the condition is satisfied. 3, order is 3, which is greater than 1. So second condition is also satisfied. Now the value of this is an irrational number. So it means all three conditions are satisfied. So we can say cube root of 51 is a surd. Okay. So all the three conditions required are satisfied and therefore it is a surd. Now let's check this one. Second one, that is fourth root of 16. Now the first thing, that is 16 is a positive rational number. The order 4 is greater than 1. Okay. So now we have to check whether this value is, the value of fourth root of 16 is an irrational number or not. Okay. So to find its value, we know we have to find the prime factors of 16. So the prime factors of 16 are 2 into 2 into 2, 4 times. Okay. Now this is equal to, now 2 how many times? 4 times. So we can write the same in index form as 2 raised to power 4. Now this is fourth root and this is fourth power. So fourth root and fourth power gets cancelled and we get equal, this value equals to 2. Now 2 is a rational number. So for this number to be a surd, this value should be an irrational number, which we are not getting. Okay. So therefore we can say fourth root of 16 is not a surd. And what is the reason? We can say as fourth root of 16 is not an irrational number or is a rational number, you can say. Is a rational number. So this is the reason. Okay. Let's see question number 3. Question is, classify the given pair of surds into like surds and unlike surds. So for doing this sum, we have to first write the given surds in its simplest form. Now you can see the second surd is already given in simplest form. We will write root 52 in its simplest form. So what are the steps? Root 52 equals to, we write the prime factors of the radicand, that is 52. So 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 13. Right? 2 2s are 4, 4 into 13 is 52. Now as this is square root, we have a pair of 2 here. So out of this 2 2's, we can take out 1 2 out of this radical sign or square root sign. So inside we'll have 13. So the number root 52 is equal to root 2 root 13 in its simplest form. Now you can write both the surds here. So instead of this root 52, we'll write that in simplest form, that is 2 root 13 comma 5 root 13. Now you can check whether these two are like surds or not. Now here the orders are same, that is 2, and the radicands are also same or equal. So we can say the two surds are like surds. Okay, let's solve the third question. So it's 4 root 18 and the second surd is 7 root 2, and we have to find whether the two surds are like surds or not. Okay, so here we have 4. We'll write down this root 18 into its simplest form. So 18 root 18 equals to 4, we will write as it is. Now we'll find the factors of 18. So what are the factors of 18? So 2 multiply by 3 multiply by 3. 2 3s are 6, 6 3s is 18. Now again you can see we have a pair here, a pair of 3. So that 3 can be taken out of radical sign. So we'll have only root 2 inside. Okay. So the number became 12 root 2. So let's write 4 root 18 into its simplest form, which is 12 root 2 and 7 root 2 as it is already given in simplest form. So 12 root 2 and 7 root 2. The orders are same, 2, their orders are 2 and the radicands are also equal, that is 2. So therefore these two are like surds. Let's solve question number 4. The question is simplify the following surds. So the first question is root of 27. So we have to write the given number, that is 27, into its prime factors. So root 27 equals to, what are the prime factors of 27? 3 multiply by 3 multiply by 3. As this is square root, so we can take out a 1 3 from this pair of 3. So this is equal to 3 root 3. So therefore 3 root 3 is the simplest form of surd root 27. Okay, let's solve question number 4, root 112. Now the prime factors of root 112. See, this 112 can also be written as 16 multiply by 7. So this is also one method by which, if you know what is the any perfect square number hidden in 112. Okay, so here 16 is a perfect square number and 16 multiply by 7 is 112. So if you know it, you can directly write, or otherwise you can find the prime factors. So here you can split this square root sign. So you can split this as root 16 multiply by root 7. Now we know root 16 is 4 and then root 7 as it is. So 4 root 7 is the simplest form of root 112. So you can solve this kind of sums in one of this method. Let's solve question number 5. Fifth question is compare the following pair of surds. So the first question here is 7 root 2, 5 root 3. So we have to find out the relation here, that is which surd is greater than the other surd. Okay, so we have seen two methods for the comparison of surds. So let's use the first method for solving this. Now we have to put the proper sign here, greater than, equal to or less than. Okay, so 7 root 2, you can take the 7 inside the square root sign by taking the second power, that is square of 7. So let's do that. So when 7 will be taken inside square root sign, we have to take the second power of it. Then 2 as it is inside the radical sign. We can give the box as it is. And then same thing we will do with the second surd. So 5 square multiplied by 3. Now let's multiply, find the value of this. 7 square is 49, multiply by 2. Then 5 square is 25, multiply by 3. So what is 49 twos are? It's 98, and here 25 threes is 75. Now by seeing these two surds, we can easily say that root 98 is greater than root 75. Okay, so we can put here the sign greater than sign, and therefore we can say 7 root 2 is greater than 5 root 3. Here fifth sum, let's solve this. 4 root 42 and 9 root 2. So we have to find out which one is greater, or what is the relation here. So here we'll follow the second method. So for the second method, we have taken square of both the surds. So let's do that. 4 root 42 square. Okay, remember we have done this. Then 9 root 2 bracket square. Okay, now we have to square here. So 4 square is 16, multiply by root 42 square is 42. Now here 9 square is 81, multiply by root 2 square is 2. Now we have to find the multiplication of these two numbers. 16 into 42 is 672, and 81 into 2 is 162. So we know which number is greater. 672 is greater than 162. So 672 is 4 root 42, and that means 4 root 42 is greater than 9 root 2. You will solve the remaining sums of exercise 2.3 till question number 5. Okay, thank you.